glanced out. Super steezy driver. Branden Sorensen, 19 years old, Las Vegas, Nevada. United States Air Force pedal commander, BMW. Definitely a talent, soft-spoken, high-flying, Branden Sorensen. FORREST WANG, big aggressive flicks. Throws a lot of smoke, that yellow speed racing suspension providing the stance, the super doof. Opting out of that big Wang gang, the big country labs wing. Go for the sleeker look here. Drops down. There you go, big angle. Big angle there from FORREST WANG. Branden Sorensen gets lost in the smoke. Absolutely blinded. Branden, nowhere to be found. FORREST WANG continues on, filling all that outside zone. Do you think Branden got blinded by it? Did he? I mean, that's what it looked like at first glance, but let's take a look. I think the overhead view is really going to help.
Yeah, I think he went wide at the end of outside zone 1, and then I don't know if he made contact with the wall. We'll have to see here. You can see him going wide, and right there ends up going 4 wheels off. Gets himself into the smoke at that point. In the lead, you've got Wang doing what he's supposed to do, laying down a good lead run. He kind of left outside zone 2 a little early near the end of the zone there. He didn't fill it all the way around, but this is the mistake that Sorensen made in the chase. Just went wide, went off track. Just that line that he was on, he was on the wall, but stuck on the wall too long. Didn't come off the wall when he should. Didn't follow FORREST WANG as he left the wall and went in towards inside clip number 1. So that'll be an incomplete from Sorensen in the chase. He went 4 wheels off, and then another 4 wheels off before inside clip 2 to seal the deal. It's definitely an incomplete from him in the chase. So Sorensen needs to put together a really solid chase and hope that FORREST makes a mistake as severe as he made. So an incomplete to give Sorensen an opportunity here to keep going forward in competition.
I'm just going to say I'm a little nervous on how this smoke is going to light up here under the lights as Branden shreds some back bumper there. Big shred in that back bumper, but Branden going off course. Looks like FORREST does stay consistent. A lot of smoke being kicked off, but again, with Branden going way off course, FORREST WANG kind of, I wouldn't say pedaling back by any means, but maybe playing a more tempered approach. And I wouldn't consider that an inactive chase, just Branden, I think, overpowering FORREST WANG. Look at this, watch him.
Yeah, and FORREST had a lot of car parts flying in his face coming around that outside zone 1 area. I believe the bumper flew off, the trunk opened from Sorensen's car, and you could see FORREST sort of falling off from that point forward. Didn't really get online there for outside zone number 2, but Sorensen's dealing with an incomplete on the first run of the battle when he was in the chase position, so that's a big one to overcome.
Yep. All right, so I think it's pretty straightforward. Unfortunately, Branden with a major mistake on that first run. So FORREST WANG should, in my mind, get this victory. Unfortunately for the young buck, Branden Sorensen, I think that's the end of his weekend. We'll see him, and don't know if we're going to see Amanda Sorensen at Pro Spec. I know she handed the keys of her vehicle over to Evan Bogovich in Atlanta. Hopefully we'll see Amanda in New Jersey, but that's TBD. FORREST WANG gets the win. Yellow Speed Racing. That car number 808. All right, so it is Kazuya Taguchi and FORREST WANG. FORREST WANG, originally from Hawaii, now residing in Arizona. Mr. Get Nuts Laboratory.